Hi everybody and welcome back to my backyard once again. Today I'm gonna make a follow-up video on the Flywoo FlyLens 85. If you're curious about the review, check out my description, I already made it. But in short, this is one of my most favorite drones ever because it's incredibly light, sub 100 grams with the right battery. It's a Cinewhoop, it can fly indoors and it's protected, but it's open enough to be flying freestyle outdoors, no problem. Super silent and it records very good videos thanks to the naked O3 on the bottom. Really is one of my dream drones. It only misses a GPS, but it's amazing. And in this video I'm curious to see how it flies if you remove the propeller guards. It's only 3 screws per motor. They come out and it becomes a super little freestyle cinematic toothpick. And first I'm gonna fly with the propeller guards so we can set a benchmark. Today it's a quite windy day, so it can be quite the test for the drone. I'm gonna fly with the 720 milliamps 2S HV batteries for both tests. Let's go. So the wind has calmed down a little bit, but man, this drone super stable. I remember it a little bit more silent, but yeah, if you go far it's much more silent. So we got a little bit, okay, now the wind is really going, as you can see. Wow. Of course, it's such a tiny drone, it's gonna have a little bit harder time than bigger ones with this wind, but yeah, it's behaving totally acceptable. And I believe the normal FlyLens will not fly like this. This is the Flytimes, it's much more resistant to the wind. Oh my god, that branch almost hoinked me out of the air. Wow. So if you keep going forward, you can feel the wind when you go against it. But I mean, look at it, how freaking stable for such a little drone it can be. Of course, it goes much faster when I am with the wind, but I will say it's remarkable for a 2S little drone like that. I'm looking for the chicken, which I see they are out, but I cannot freaking find them. Where the hell are the chicken? Don't tell me they are down here. No, they are not. At least I cannot see them. Maybe they went on the upper part of my house. Like, I never fly there because it's just a mess of trees and the signal doesn't arrive very well if I go lower. But no chickens to be found. What the hell? Okay, I hope they come back for when I try the ductless version. I wanna check out if the door is open. Yeah, no. Oh my god. No, the door is open. What's happening? I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna put it back. Ah, okay. Boom. Let's do a little bit of freestyle. I'm gonna check up the chicken later. I still need to fix the rates on this drone because I don't have the expo active. That's why it feels weird to me. But, oh my god, for the wind that's, that's blowing, it is quite remarkable how it's flying. Wow. Of course it's not precise because the wind is blowing me. Every time I go up, I can feel the drone sailing away. But, I mean, it's just remarkable. I didn't expect it to fly this good in the wind, wow. So already this drone, as the review says, it's totally recommended. Like if you're looking for a very versatile little drone, this is the one to get. Because it's a Cinewhoop, it's a freestyle drone, it's a little bit of everything done right. So, of course, FlyLens is gonna be a little bit more protected indoors if you fly around people, maybe go with that. But if you find yourself flying mostly outdoors, sometimes indoors, this one can cruise much better, can hold the wind much better, and you can just get better shots outside. Okay, so we have been flying for 4 minutes and 22. Gonna land 4 minutes and 30, mostly cruising. And you just saw how remarkable this little drone is with the propeller guards on. There is no need to remove them, of course. It's already flying pretty good, it's stable, it's controllable, it has good power to weight ratio. Sometimes when there is a strong wind gust, you can feel the drone is shaking a little bit, but it has the soft mounting on the camera, so the stabilized footage will always be Jello free. And this is something that very few drones have done right, and this is one of them. So kudos to Flywoo. Time to remove the propeller guards. Just take a screwdriver and unscrew the screws. It's super easy. And boom! And the carbon is one piece, it's not even recessed, so you just screw it back. The original screws are too long and will break the motor, so we need shorter screws. Cinewhoop screws will do. I'm gonna assemble it and we're gonna fly. And boom, it looks super small right now. We lost 8 grams removing the propeller guards and now it's 63 grams. It was 71 before. I bet 7 grams will make a difference on such a tiny drone. Let's try flying. I see already the chicken down there. Okay, so of course you should need to retune the drone after removing all of that weight at the corners. But it seems to be flying very smooth already, so I'm not complaining. Boom, we got the chicken. Today they are running a lot with this sub 100 gram drone, which is crazy. Wow, oh my god, they are crazy today. Okay, I found a way of making them go, maybe they are cold today, and with this cold wind coming, it's getting real cold. My fingers are a little bit numb, but okay. So it seems very stable. Let's put it in acro. Oh my god, the wind has done damage here. Yeah, probably needs a little bit of retuning. I see a little bit of shake. It's not perfect. But yeah, I hear fluttering from the motors. I expected this was gonna happen. I hoped it will not, but yeah. If you wanna rock the drone like this, you need to retune it. And yeah, it seems to be flying. I don't know, maybe I am biased because I think it's gonna be flying a little bit better. So I don't know, it's not super noticeable, the difference from before. It's just 7 grams lighter. So if you live, I don't know, in Japan, for sure they have the sub 100 gram limit. This is a cool way of getting longer flight time without getting a smaller battery, because you either choose the DAX and a 550 milliamps or no DAX and a 750 milliamps. So if you have to fly outdoors, maybe this is a good way of having useful weight without sacrificing battery life. So yeah, maybe it holds the wind a little bit better now. Of course you have less surface area to expose to the wind. Wow. Yeah, it's fluttering a little bit. But then it goes super fast. So this is an extra layer of versatility you can add to this drone. If you wanna only fly outdoors, maybe this is something you can do. This filter at the front is always making this ring light, which, yeah, you are protecting the camera, but I usually, when I have to record properly, I remove it, because better to record good and not have these artifacts. Try not to crash. I don't wanna see this kind of stuff when I am done recording. Wow. Wow. It's remarkable, even if it's not tuned correctly, if I have to put still the expo, man. I have been flying all of this drone for the reviews, but really I wanna go somewhere cool and fly this drone, because I'm very excited since the day I got it. But I still have not managed to go somewhere and fly. Wow, very remarkable. Wow. Oh no! What happened? So I found the drone like this. It went head first, camera first, into gravel, basically. I was saying crap about the filter. Yeah, it helps protect the camera a little bit. Even then, I don't think this camera will work anymore. It's busted, sadly. And also, I am missing two of the motors. I believe this is my fault because I used very short screws. They barely gripped. So when I crashed, basically the motors yoinked out of there. Luckily, they have a PCB, so I can resolder the one I found. If I manage to find the other one, I will be super happy, so I can keep flying this drone. So, should you remove the propeller guards or not? I feel like I scared a lot of people away from it with this crash. And for 90% of people, keep the drone as it comes from the box. It's already tuned for the propeller guards. It flies super good and you don't have many drawbacks. You have added protection and the extra weight is negligible. Removing them can be a viable option. For example, if you are in Japan and you wanna be sub 100 grams with a bigger battery, you lose 8 grams by removing them. So it can help you achieve longer flight times and longer range shots, because this drone is pretty good at doing a kind of medium range cinematic. Don't expect to go freestyle with it, because as soon as you hit hard surface, you have everything exposed on here. So stuff is gonna break, of course. If you want to do this mod, you need to know what you are doing and do two things. First of all, retune the drone so you account for the missing mass at the corner, and probably just lower the p-value will do a lot for keeping it at bay. Second, you need to find the right screws, because the one that comes with it are too long once you remove the aluminum, and the ones I found for Cinewhoops are too short, so something in the middle will do just fine. And that's all for today. I got a little bit of a bitter ending, so please remember to like, subscribe and comment on this video. Let me know what do you think about this modification, and if you want to buy something, I really recommend the stock version of this drone, and clicking on the links down in the description, you help this channel a lot. Also, you will find discounts on there. So thank you so much, stay safe and happy flying. Bye.